This is Join the Crowd Radio.
Here we go. Had y'all waiting, right? Episode 19. Join the Crowd Radio. Playlist of Life. Your boy Motzy made it of MotzyMadeIt.com, jointhecrowd.com. This one is called featuring Jeezy, the hits, plus bangers, and remixes. So basically what that's saying is you're going to get Jeezy songs that he's been featured on, the bangers, those street bangers, all the remixes he's been featured on, as well as the hit singles, I finally got to finish this and comprise it so you guys can enjoy it. So I just want to get right into it. And what I said about this playlist is 52 songs, yes, 52 songs featuring Jeezy from Atlanta through his hit records, collaboration, street records, club bangers, and remixes with everybody from Jay-Z to Rick Ross, Usher, Rihanna, T.I., Lil Wayne, and so many more. If you ever had a favorite Jeezy verse, I can bet it's on this mix. Curated by me and streaming on Spotify. You can listen to over 3 hours of The Snowman. So you know what I do when I get to talking about these playlists. I give you the artists, I give you the producers, I give you what number it was on the playlist, I give you the drop date, all of that. So let's get right into it. The first song off this playlist is going to be Icy. This is a Gucci Mane song featuring Jeezy. It was track number 5 off his Trap House mixtape, and it was produced by Zaytoven and released April 13th, 2005. Now when they recorded this, everything was on the up and up. And some drama came into play, some beef came into play. A couple people got shot, somebody died. Y'all know the story, I ain't gotta get too deep into it. It's more being focused on what the playlist is about. And the crazy thing about this record is that they're saying Def Jam wanted to keep the record for Jeezy. And it's like, Gucci Mane wasn't having it. It's like, this is my record featuring him. Why would I give y'all my record? So what they're saying is that kind of started the whole beef. But we ain't obtained this playlist to make this a beef. This is more so just breaking down the history of these dope Jeezy records. Next song on this playlist is going to be Drake, I'm Going In. This was track number 5 off his So Far Gone mixtape. It was featuring Jeezy as well as Lil Wayne. It was produced by Needles and it was released September 15, 2009. Released as the third and final single from the So Far Gone EP. I'm Going In is a collaborative track between Drake, his mentor at the time, Lil Wayne, and Jeezy. The song lyrics see the 3 rappers going in, meaning they're going to give it their all. It peaked at number 40 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart and eventually became certified platinum. The song has become somewhat infamous because of Drake's use of a ghostwriter, something which he has long been accused of. It was reviewed that a fellow rapper who collaborated with Drake several times on his first mixtapes wrote this verse for him. It's been so many allegations and speculations of Drake having a ghostwriter, but that still doesn't stop him from being the top artist in the game. I'm pretty sure Beyonce don't write all her songs, but she's number one. I'm pretty sure a lot of pop artists like Britney Spears don't write all her songs, but at her peak, she was number one. So at the end of the day, it's all about how you market and promote the whole project and yourself as an artist, because nobody really cares who writes it. Only the purest hip-hop motherfuckers be getting into who wrote the song. Fans and supporters don't care about that shit, yo. But anyways, next song on this playlist is going to be Ludacris, Grew Up, Screw Up. This is track number 2 off of his released Therapy album. It features Jeezy, produced by LVM and DJ Nasty, and it was released September 2006. The song was featured on Ludacris' released Therapy album. It speaks on trouble with making bad decisions early in life, and it samples Running by Biggie Smalls. Next song off this track list is going to be And Then What by Jeezy. This was track number 5 off his Let's Get It Thug Motivation 101. It was featuring Manny Fresh as well as produced by Manny Fresh, and it was released June 7th, 2005. On Then What, Jeezy's debut single, Jeezy teams up with the Cash Money House producer Manny Fresh. Jeezy introduces the world to his ad-libs and his braggadocio flow. Next song off this playlist is going to be Diamonds by Fabulous. It was track number 10 off his From Nothing to Something album. It features Jeezy. It was produced by Hitmaker and Sharon, and it was released April 3rd, 2017. Diamonds in my chain, diamonds in my damn. Yo, this beat was fire. The video was dope too. I really fuck with this joint. See what I'm saying? That's crazy to know back then. Young Berg was going by Hitmaker, because I know Saram was producing on it as well as Steve Morales. So it's good to know that. Next song off this playlist is going to be Soul Survivor by Jeezy. It's track number 14 off his Let's Get It Thug Motivation 101 album, and it features Akon, which was also produced by Akon, and is released July 16, 2005. Cause I'm a soul survivor. That was a banger, man. That first Jeezy album was just banger after banger, street anthem after street anthem, big record after big record. I really love that album. I mean, a lot of people do. I mean, at the end of the day, it kind of like changed the whole trajectory, what was going on in the music industry at Def Jam at the time. So that's what this is about. It's about Salute Me. Next song off this playlist is going to be Major Distribution by 50 Cent. It features Snoop Dogg and Jeezy. It was produced by Soul Professor, and it was released February 14, 2013. Major Distribution was originally released as an official single for Street King Immortal, but due to many pushbacks of the album, all previous singles, including this one, was scrapped. The song premiered on December 20th, 2012 on Hot 97 and was made available for purchase on February 5th, 2013. As the title of the song suggests, this of course details the many drug experiences of 50, Snoopy, and Jeezy. They also shot a music video for the track, directed by Efe Rivera, which was released on January 23rd, 2013. The video features cameos from G-Unit members Corrupt, Daz, Dillinger. Hoodie Gang, what's up? I see y'all. Don't think I forgot about y'all. Hoodies is always up. You know what we put the hoodies up for. You already know we done talked about that. Playlist number 1. Y'all know what this is about. Next song off this playlist is going to be R.I.P. by Jeezy. It was track number 8 on It's the World album, and it features 2 Chainz, and it was produced by Mustard, and it was released December 12, 2012. R.I.P. is a song that can be found on Young Jeezy's It's the World mixtape. It is track number 8 on the mixtape and can be considered a single for the mixtape, as the song gets moderate airplay on urban radio stations. Next song off this playlist is going to be My Nigga by YG. It was track number 7 off of his My Crazy Life album. It features Rich Homie Quan and Jeezy. It was produced by Mike Free and Mustard, and it was released September 17, 2013. YG says this song was an ode to love and loyalty. It became an internet sensation, especially on the once popular app Vine. YG also hopped on this account and broke down the My Nigga song, which features Young Jeezy and Rich Homie Quan, to let people know what the whole concept of it was. Next song off this playlist is going to be Put On by Jeezy, featuring Kanye West, and it was produced by Drummer Boy, and it was released June 3rd, 2008. Put On sees Jeezy and Kanye West discussing various ways they put on for the cities Atlanta and Chicago, respectfully. Jeezy's 2 12-bar verses include several food references and cover topics such as cars and selling drugs. Kanye's verse uses the auto-tune effect that was also heavily used on his 808s and Heartbreaks album, which was released a few months after Put On. Next song off this playlist is going to be Ballin' by Jeezy. It was track number 9 off The Real Is Back, and it features Lil Wayne, and it was produced by Lil Loading, and it was also released May 17, 2011. Next song off this playlist is going to be I Do by Jeezy. It was track number 12 off TM103 Hustlers and Ambition. It features Jay-Z and Andre 3000, and it was produced by M16, and it was released January 10th, 2012. As the last track off of TM103 Hustlers and Ambition, the song focuses around marriage. Young Jeezy talks about his relationship with the crack game. Jay-Z talks about his marriage to the streets and the crack game. And Andre 3000 talks about marrying the women of his dreams. I do. Dope concept, right? Next song off this playlist is going to be Amazing by Kanye West. It was track number 4 off the 808s and Heartbreaks album. It features Jeezy. It was produced by Jeff Basker and Kanye West. It was released November 24th, 2008. Kanye marvels at his career and how it's so amazing. The song was also used as a subject in a bit of one of stand-up comedians Aziz Ansari's specials. Next song off this playlist is going to be Go Get It by Jeezy. It was track number 6 off The Inspiration. It features R. Kelly. It was produced by The Runners, and it was released December 12, 2006. Cause you's a go-getter, I'm a go-getter, Go Get Such a hit record. It just sucks that R. Kelly's going through what he's going through, because it would be kind of cringy for Jeezy to perform this knowing what the Bull's going through, man. It's still a dope record though, but the fact that the R is on it, I don't know. Next song off this playlist is going to be Hard by Rihanna. It was track number 3 off her Rated R album. It features Jeezy and it was produced by Makiba Riddick, Tricky Stewart, and it was released November 10th, 2009. Hard is the second single from Rated R, released on November 10th, 2009. The song was a success, peaking at number 8 on the US Billboard Hot 100, becoming Rihanna's 13th top 10 single. It's certified 2 times platinum. Damn. 13 top 10s. Sheesh, Ray. Next song off this playlist is going to be Leave You Alone by Jeezy. It was track number 8 off of TM103, Hustler's Ambition. It features Neo. It was produced by Warren G, and it was released December 14th, 2011. This is like one of those thuggish love songs, you feel what I'm saying? The video was dope, the concept was dope, Neo's vocals on it was dope, and it was produced by the legendary Warren G. Couldn't get no bigger and better than that, right? Next song off this playlist is going to be Love in This Club by Usher. It was track number 2 off his Here I Stand album. It features Jeezy. It was produced by Polo the Don, and it was released February 22nd, 2008. While pop and R&B artists have been known to have complex concepts with their lyrics, even Usher admits that this song is about one of the most common things to understand in life. Love in this club. In other words, bone it to the beat. Oh man, Hoodie Gang, y'all still with me, man. I couldn't wait to get this playlist off for y'all, man. I'm glad y'all still with me. We focus. We riding the wave on this one. You feel what I'm saying? Featuring Jeezy. Shout out to the big dog. You know, we just had a son with his wife, so we gonna salute the big homie on this one, man. Next song off this playlist is going to be Lose My Mind by Jeezy. It was track number 7 off the Trap or Die 2 by Any Means Necessary project, and it features Plies. It was produced by Drummer Boy, and it was released March 30th, 2010. Jeezy's therapist thought that rapping a song about staying calm would help Jeezy relax. That's crazy. Next song off this playlist is going to be Seen It All by Jeezy. It was track number 10 off the Seen It All, the autobiography. It features Jay-Z, and it was produced by Cardo, and it was released June 30th, 2014. Jeezy teams up with Jay-Z for another round as they showcase their rhyming ability, going over this lush production vividly depicting all their past experiences in the drug game. They done seen it all. I know Jay did. I know Jeezy did. So it's the perfect duo for a track like this. Next song off this playlist is going to be No Regrets by Pusha T. It was track number 7 off of his My Name Is My Name album. It features Kevin Costner and Jeezy. It was produced by Hudson Mohawk, and it was released October 7th, 2013. On No Regrets, both Pusha T and Jeezy paint a picture of a life filled with lavish riches. Before presenting us the good life they currently have, they take us through the time they had to hustle on the streets. Despite the ups and downs and consequences that came with the life they chose, they stand tall with no regrets. Next song off this playlist is going to be Fake Love by Jeezy. It was track number 13 off of TM104, The Legend of the Snowman. It features Queen Naja, and it was produced by Key Basie and Ayo the producer, and it was released August 13, 2019. Fake love. Is it fake love? Crazy. Next song off this playlist is going to be War Ready by Rick Ross. It was track number 8 off his Mastermind project. It features Tracy T and Jeezy. It was produced by Plus and Mike Well Made It, and it was released February 8th, 2014. Billed as the hit single the streets have waited for years, this track marked the end of the long-standing Rose-Jeezy beef. Next song off this playlist is going to be Bottles Up by Jeezy. It was track number 6 off of Pressure. It features Diddy. It was produced by PC, and it was released August 26, 2017. What I like about this song was the flow on this, man. Smoking, fire, so high, parachute, that fly. Yo, the flow on this was dope, yo. I fucked with this joint, yo. It ain't even really top the charts like that, but this shit, the flow, man, that slow flow was just crazy, man. I fucked with it. Next song off this playlist is going to be Money Can't Buy by Neo. It was track number 13 off his non-fiction album. It features Jeezy. It was produced by DJ Monte, and it was released May 29th, 2014. Baby, you know I got some money. Girl, the dough ain't a problem for me. But when I look into your eyes, baby, you got everything money just can't buy. My singing is horrible, but y'all get the concept of the song, man. Next song off this playlist is going to be Fuck the City Up by T.I. It was track number 2 off Fuck the City Up. It features Jeezy. It was produced by Chuck Diesel, and it was released January 1st, 2012. Yeah, fuck the city up, fuck the city up, fuck the city up one time. Next song off this playlist is going to be OJ by Jeezy. It was track number 3 off TM103 Hustler's Ambition. It features Fabulous and Jadakiss. It was produced by Lil Lodi, and it was released December 14, 2011. I know there probably was a lot of controversy for the fact that he called this song OJ, named after, the person, the Hall of Famer, the football great that was acquitted for murdering his wife, O.J. Simpson. So I know Jeezy probably was, getting a lot of backlash for that, but I'm pretty sure he cleared it up. Next song off this playlist is going to be Champion by Nicki Minaj. It was track number 7 off the Pink Friday Roman Reloaded album. It features Nas, Drake, and Jeezy. It was produced by Nick Hill, Satharin, and T-Minus, and it was released April 2nd, 2012. The fact that she had Drake and Jeezy on the song already knew what her focus was, boy. She was on some street shit, some lyrical shit, some R&B, hip-hop, pop shit, and just letting y'all know that she a champion. You gotta respect it. Next song off this playlist is going to be Critical by Jadakiss. It was track number 13 off the Top 5 Dead or Alive, and it was featuring Jeezy, produced by Rico Beats, and it was released November 20th, 2015. The streets are definitely critical. Next song off this playlist is going to be Dead Presidents by Rick Ross. It was track number 5 off the Rather You Than Me album. It features Yo Gotti, Jeezy, and Future. It was produced by Beat Billionaire, and it was released March 15th, 2017. Now there's some heavyweights on this. When you got Future, Jeezy, and Yo Gotti on a Rick Ross track, respectfully, all them guys hold it down in their areas, hold it down for their styles, hold it down for the music that they make. So when Ross put this together, he really was trying to leave a statement. Gotta respect. Next song off this playlist is going to be Big Boy Talk by DJ Khaled. It was track number 10 off the Father of Side album. It features Rick Ross and Jeezy, and it was produced by DJ Khaled, 808 Ray, and Cool and Dre. It was released May 17th, 2019. When I sit back and think about it, I don't even think this song had a hook. I know it had a Khaled intro, Jeezy verse, and then a Rick Ross verse, and then a song just without, you know what I mean? Next song off this playlist is going to be 100 Million by Birdman. It was track number 6 off the 5-Star Stunner album. It features Dre, DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, Jeezy, and Lil Wayne. It was produced by Cool and Dre, and it was released November 23rd, 2007. This song was all about Birdman being able to spend 100 million in his lifespan, which is something that's really, really hard as hell to do. Especially, coming from his whole hustling days, being able to sell records before signing a major record label deal. So he's just expressing his stunner style. That's what the Birdman do. Next song off this playlist is going to be I'm So Paid by Akon. It was track number 6 off his Freedom album. It features Jeezy and Lil Wayne. It was produced by Akon in Detail, and it was released October 4th, 2008. You know what this song is about. About getting that money, letting the world know how you so paid, Next song off this playlist is Born and Killed by Rick Ross. It was track number 9 off of Port of Miami 2. It features Jeezy. It was produced by Trop, and it was released August 9th, 2019. So just to see the history of the songs that Ross and Jeezy did together, even though they kind of had a beef or whatever that was, or a misunderstanding, but to see them still get on records, I kind of find that really, really dope. You see what I'm saying? Almost every album after the beef happened that they were putting out, they featured on each other's, songs. So You gotta salute stuff like that, man, because that could have went so many ways. Next song off this playlist is going to be Show Out by Juicy J. It was track number 16 off his Trippy in the Trap album. It features Jeezy and Big Sean. It was produced by J Bo and Mike Will Made It, and it was released January 25th, 2013. You already know what type of lyrics Juicy J coming with. Next song off this playlist is going to be Act Right by Yo Gotti. It was track number 13 off of his I Am album. It features YG and Jeezy. It was produced by P-Lo, and it was released November 19th, 2013. I like when rappers like Yo Gotti, Jeezy, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, Future, 2 Chainz, I like when they get on records together, because they all got that street vibe, that drug dealing vibe, that slick talk vibe, that braggadocio vibe. But when you listen to it, it's a lot of shit that you can relate to if you live in that lifestyle. So it's dope when you hear those type of guys get on songs together. Next song off this playlist is going to be Fed Up by DJ Khaled. It was track number 4 off of Victory. It features Usher, Lil Wayne, Drake, Rick Ross, and Jeezy. It was produced by DJ Khaled and the Runners, and it was released August 28th, 2009. On Fed Up, this all-star team discussed their disdain for the opposition who desperately tries to emulate their success and achievements. This track marks the first time that all 5 rappers appeared on the same track. It's important to note that Lil Wayne verse did not appear on the official single version of the track, and rather only made it on the album version. Sounds a little funny, but you know, maybe it could have been about money, who knows, but that's speculation right now. As long as it's featuring my man Jeezy, that's all that matters to the gang, you get me? Next song off this playlist is Something Else by Jadakiss. It was track number 5 off The Last Kiss. It features Fiend and Jeezy, produced by Fiend, and it was released April 7th, 2009. If anybody know who Fiend is, he used to be down with No Limit. He was also down with Rough Riders at one time. Really dope lyricist from down south. So it was dope that he had Jeezy on this track with Fiend, and the fact that Fiend produced it for Jadakiss. Next song off this playlist is going to be American Dream by Jeezy. It was track number 12 off of Pressure. It features J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar, and it was produced by Why Not and released on December 14th, 2017. Who would ever think that Jeezy would have 2 of the young lyrical giants like K. Dot and Cole on the same song? Such a dope idea. This song is a discussion of the black experience in the United States and the fabled American dream from the perspective of 3 black guys. This song is notable for reuniting J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. There's still a rumor out there that these guys are working on an album together, so hopefully one day that comes to surface. Next song off this album is Them Boys by Boys in the Hood. It was track number 3 off the Boys in the Hood album. And this was actually when Jeezy was supposed to be part of that group. You know, that he was doing this whole Bad Boy South thing. You know, started working with Nitty. Nitty is the one who produced the track, and this was released in 2005. And everybody was like on top of Jeezy, trying to get him signed, trying to, you know, put money in his pockets, get a part of his campaign. Tupac came to him and was like, look, even if you do a 1 album deal, just want you to be a part of this group to help them elevate for the South. And, you know, Jeezy got some bread out of it, jumped on the Boys in the Hood album, and, you know, did this record. Next song off this playlist is going to be Try Me official remix by Dej Loaf. It features T.I. and Jeezy. It was produced by DDS. Now when this dropped, the original version had the internet on fire. Try me. You can Dej Loaf was hot at that time, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. So when she did the remix with Jeezy and T.I., just turned it up a little more. She had a couple records here and there, nothing really popped, but this was that one. So it was dope to see that Jeezy and T.I. hopped on the remix. Next song off this playlist is going to be All Gold Everything Remix by Trinidad James. It's track number 11 off his Don't Be Safe album, and it features T.I., Jeezy, and 2 Chainz. The crazy thing about it is that Trinidad James didn't even put himself on the remix. He just kept his hook on it and then let these Atlanta legends jump on the remix. That was a little crazy. To this day, he kind of regretted, but It was still a dope song. It was produced by Justin Petrod and Devin Gillespie, and it was released January 29th, 2013. Next song off this playlist is going to be the Go Crazy remix by Jeezy. It was off Let's Get It Thug Motivation 101. It features Jay-Z and Fat Joe. Although there is a remix where it's just Jay-Z out there as well. It was produced by Don Cannon and it was released 2005. All the dope boys go crazy. Now watch the dope boys go crazy. Next song off this playlist is going to be the Stand Up remix by Fabulous and Jadakiss. It was track number 12 off the Friday on Elm Street album, and it features Future, Jeezy, and Yo Gotti. It was produced by Reezy Renegade, and it was released November 24th, 2017. When Fab and Jada did the whole Freddie versus Jason thing with this project, I thought it was a dope concept. So how they titled it Friday on Elm Street. Word is they wasn't able to use the Freddie versus Jason names, so that's why they used the actual titles of a movie where those characters actually came from. But this was a dope remix. I like the original too, but the remix, when you put giants like Future, Jeezy, and Gotti on there, which I mentioned, earlier in this video, you know it's gonna be a banger, because you already know they're gonna talk that talk. Next song off this playlist is going to be the Preach remix by Young Dolph. It was track number 13 off his High Class Street Music 5. It features Jeezy and Rick Ross. It was produced by Zaytoven, and it was released January 6, 2015. Next song off this playlist is going to be Hustlin' remix by Rick Ross. It was track number 16 off the Port of Miami album. It features Jay-Z and Jeezy, produced by The Runners, and it was released August 8, 2006. For the remix to be Rick Ross's huge hit, two bona fide hustlers joined the boss to talk about dealing coke and making millions. Next song off this playlist is going to be I Love You Girl remix by The Dream, featuring Jeezy, produced by Tricky Stewart and The Dream, released April 15, 2008. The Dream and Young Jeezy will take your girl if you bring her to the club. Jeezy's verse is especially hard here. He leaves a skull cap on and takes a phone call while having sex with some dude's girl, then doesn't rush to leave when the dude returns because he's strapped. Yo, just to hear that out loud and then thinking about the lyrics of the verse, that's crazy. That is crazy, yo. Next song off this playlist is going to be the Function remix by E40. It's the bonus track off the Block Brochure album, Welcome to the Soil 2. It features Chris Brown, Problem, French Montana, Rad Cafe, and Jeezy. It was produced by Trent and it was released August 24th, 2012. For what I'm hearing, this is a remix of a remix, because I think the original one was a remix as well. And it had YG, I'm Sue, and Problem. Some West Coast artists. So that's pretty dope. Next song off this playlist is going to be the Lockjaw Clue Radio remix by French Montana. It features DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, Jeezy, and Kodak Black. It was produced by Ben Billion, and it was released December 19th, 2016. You know how Clue do with them remixes, man. Once you put his name on something, you know it's going to be out of there. And by the way, guys, I'm still drinking my Alka 65. If you know, you know. Next song off this playlist is the Work Hard, Play Hard remix by Wiz Khalifa. It features Lil Wayne and Jeezy. It was produced by Benny Blanco and Stargate, and it was released August 24th, 2012. Work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. For some reason, you always get a lot of dope remixes of songs with Wayne and Jeezy on it. And they always kill it. Gotta respect it. Now the final song off this playlist is going to be Beautiful, the Jeezy remix by Mariah Carey, featuring Jeezy and Miguel. It was produced by Mustard, Mariah Carey, Miguel, Happy Perez, and Brooke Davis. And it was released July 1st, 2013. Mariah and Jeezy, that's dope as fuck. And then you throw Miguel in there. Crazy. Off a Mustard beat? Nasty crazy. You already know. So there you have it. All the songs from the playlist. You already know how I'm doing it. Your boy Motzy made it of MotzyMadeIt.com, jointhecrowd.com. Playlist of Life, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. Hoodie Gang, what's up? So you know what's next. We're gonna do my Motzy Says. From Trap or Die to TN104 and probably over 100 features, it took me some time to choose these Jeezy tracks to comprise this playlist. I ended up with 52 that I broke down in 3 categories of the hits, the bangers, and the remixes. I listened to it for about 2 weeks while arranging the songs in the order that would flow as if I was telling a story. One of the first music artists from the streets that I saw sell more records than he had Twitter IG followers at that time. This is my salute to the Snowman. And the crazy thing about it, this was when I put this playlist together originally, it was in November of 2019. So I had to come back and bring it to life and talk about it and break it down, because that's what these episodes are about, breaking down a playlist that I created for Spotify. And people may say, what took you so long? Well, there's a lot of playlists and I take my time. I'm not on nobody's schedule but mine, but I like to let people sit with the playlist, listen to the songs, get them out of their system from after a while, and then I bring back these episodes of talking about the playlist, so it makes people want to go back and actually listen to the playlist again. I got a plethora of new playlists coming, some new episodes coming, just really taking my time to map this whole thing out. This is episode 19, Join the Crowd Radio. You already know what this is. Jeezy, the hits, plus bangers, and a remix. Hoodie Gang, what's up? Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I already know how I do. I control what goes on over here. JoinTheCrowd.com, Playlist of Life. Your boy Motzy Made It of MotzyMadeIt.com, JoinTheCrowd.com. Until we meet again.
JoinTheCrowd.com.